Okay. Thank you very much. So, thank you too, Joe. Thank you because some buttons were not pressed. Now those buttons are pressed. So, I'm quite sure the YouTubers can also hear me. I'm trying to see if I can get Mr. Kujato Ablakwa. He is the MP for North Tong. Yeah. Recording. Yeah. And that. Yeah. Oh, sorry, that's all right. It's not a big deal. Right. um. Sorry. Okay. My attention has been drawn to something, but let's carry on. Yeah. So you have responded that it is okay now. Thank you very much for the information, and thanks for your response. Right. So I'm trying to get Mr. Okujato Ablakwa. He is the MP for North Tong constituency. I want to say if I can get him to come and explain what he's saying and what he's been doing. Let's go for a quick music whilst I try to speak to him behind closed doors before we come in. Where's my... Okay, I've got my gadgets. You see, I like it when you see things and you complain. Then I know you are listening.
NFM Radio.
Sydney Discotech, verano del 79, con la mejor música del mundo.
Okay, del mundo. Oye.
Right, you are welcome back. If you just tune in, you are listening to Mansa Musa. The program is called Fire Will Burn You, but I have to say it as usual that it's nothing. It's not literal at all. It is just metaphorical fire that will burn you. If you don't speak well, it will burn. If you speak well, like myself or this my guest, then fire will not burn you. Let's see. Okay. All right. Thank you very much indeed. So let me go on to the telephone and welcome Mr. Richmond Kwame Boating. Good evening.
Good evening, Mansa Musa, and good evening to your cherished listeners. The always controversial Mansa Musa, the mouthpiece of the NBC in the diaspora.
Thanks for the introduction. It sounds really good. It sounds really good. But what is the relevance in all this? What is it? What is the relevance? Because there are other people who speak. Listen, there are other people who speak or talk on radio, and clearly they are also from the other side. But we don't always have to refer to them like this.
I don't think I have found any other person that speak on radio that is a pro MPP as you are such a mouthpiece of the NDC in the diaspora. And I think that it's something that you should marvel because you've done very well. You've championed their demonstration, which I've witnessed you in action a few times. So I think you should be commended. And I think one thing that should happen is probably you should leave the radio and go on the other side fully, and so that the NDC will find your service of better use.
All right, I'm happy you've made this your preoccupation, and I'm happy you are suggesting something of this nature. This is one thing I don't like. It looks as if sometimes I ask myself why use WhatsApp when you can call the direct number. You see, so WhatsApp has failed us. Richmond.
Unfortunately. Yes, sir.
WhatsApp again. I don't know why we are using WhatsApp when we can even call direct. Anyway. So Richmond, and now let's get back to other matters. And the other matters is this thing. What do we call it? Your primaries. Your primaries to elect a new flag bearer.
That's correct. Yes.
Some people are saying that they want. I'm reading on Ghana Web and other places. They want Alan Chemanti back into the fold. Have you heard anything like that?
Oh yeah, I've heard the majority leader speak about it, and I've heard some senior party officers speak on it. So yes, I've heard what's been happening. Yeah. And to be honest, I've been watching the space very closely to see how things unfold going forward. So yeah, I have.
So in essence, what will it mean or what will it be to have him back? Will it be a plus, a minus, or indifference?
Oh, I think that and penny for I want to say the omo cafe and some for crap and and yeah, at chance for, and one thing I keep saying is even NDC for cry epe inipa about the count 1 year and if we can if the appetite is there and if the need is there to bring Honorable Alan Kwadwo Kyerematen back in the fold of the NPP, for me, I think that it will not be a bad thing because him going, at least it takes one vote away from the party. So I think that single vote is important and it's crucial for us, and we will need it. I don't think that it's and you see, you have to also realize that this is a very intelligent, smart person. He's seen as the longest-serving trade minister in the Fourth Republic. So his wealth of knowledge And then in many issues, I think that it's very, very needed. And I would definitely will support the call to have him back in the party fold. I don't think that we should be against that at all.
I see. So now, if if he joins her, for me, I wonder what he's going to say. That all what he had complained about was just, a lie, a political talk, or is it that
No,
you guys are going to convince him?
So.
You guys are going to convince him that the changes that he was seeking will be implemented.
No, I don't think that is the case. You have to remember that we have Honorable Boache Jaku that has raised his own concerns, and his stance is he will stay within the party to help discuss it further or to deepen that conversation. So I don't think that there is any political party that would say that their rules and their constitution and every part of it is watertight. As a political party in the Fourth Republic, I think that if you have seen, our constitution has evolved. And as they say, the constitution is a living document. So I think that it's a good idea. If there are some lapses that can be identified, it's a good idea for us to go back to the drawing table and discuss them and take it to the party at large and discuss it further. So yes, it would be good. I don't think it would be a minus to discuss having Honorable Kojo Chamaten back in the fold. I mean, if the appetite is there, and if he's also willing and ready to be part and parcel of the shaping of the party going forward. So,
let's talk a little bit about Cecilia Dapa, the woman I call Auntie Cecil. Auntie Cecil's case, are you following it?
Yes, I've been following it to a great extent. But I must say, I'm not a lawyer.
Sure. We are all not lawyers, but we are following, yeah. So we are going to speak, to how we understand it. It doesn't mean that you'll be talking as a lawyer or a professional in that field. So let's just discuss it. So you following Auntie Cecil's case so far, do you think the special prosecutor is doing the right job, is doing the right thing, or you think Auntie Cecil is being put upon, is being persecuted, is not being given maybe he's not being given fair a trial or something? What do you think?
To be honest with you, I think the special prosecutor cannot pass judgment on his work. I mean, I think that the appointed authorities are the ones to pass judgment on his work. Now, what I would say though is this: the special prosecutor, he's not the judge in this matter. He is simply presenting his case and his facts to the court. And then the court has to make a pronouncement on it. And in the same way, Madame Cecilia Dapa is also to put up her defense. And the court weighs both sides and pass judgment on it. So, we are probably going to be trying to make judgment prematurely.
Oh, the line has dropped on us. Unintentionally, I must say. Let's see if I can get him on the direct line.
This person's phone is currently unavailable.
Oh, Jai. So how then? How can the phone not be available? Let's try again.
This person's phone is...
Okay. So it means we can only get him on WhatsApp, and the WhatsApp too is misbehaving. Let's try WhatsApp. Yeah, Richmond, your direct link isn't working, is it?
It is, but
fair enough. It's not. There's no need.
You.
There's no need to explain. It's okay. We are here, right? So, well, the whole. Do you think this issue has brought some sort of, disgrace or some discomfort to the party or to the executive, and by extension to the party?
I don't think so. I don't think so at all. I mean, as the president said earlier, he said, if you want to be, if you want to make money, it shouldn't be his government. I think we all remember this, and for that matter, I don't think we should underestimate the position of the president back then and now. I think that the president still stand by that statement. His government is not an avenue to make money; it is to serve the good people of Ghana. So yes, if you come in and you have ulterior motive and you are found out, then I think that is your own problem. However, though, let's not judge preempt the court case. I don't think that the court has found Madame Cecilia Dapa guilty of anything at this moment. So this is something that is still being it's ongoing. The president still stand by that statement. If you want to make money, not in his administration, so go into the private sector and make money. So I think that statement still stands. People should go into the private sector and make money, and not in the government of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo in this case. But let's also be clear: if Madame Cecilia Dapa has not been found guilty of anything, the court is actually the court case is still ongoing, and I think so over time the truth will come out, and then we will all share that information. But until that time, let's hold tight and hope for the best outcome for everyone involved.
I see. In that case, I think there isn't. Okay, let me ask you. So far, are you one of the executive delegates that? I mean, do you vote?
Yes, I am a delegate to the.
So on 4th November, you go and vote, right?
Definitely. I will go to Ghana and exercise my constitutional.
Is your previous candidate the one you want to support? Is he still in the race?
I think I didn't have. I have my candidate, and my only candidate is the MPP.
Yes, but what I'm saying is, surely you are going to vote for one, and you don't have to mention names. But I'm asking you that the person you trusted, you liked, or previously and even now, that person, is he still in it, or that person has been voted out and now you intend to vote for somebody else, another person?
That is not the case. If you remember, the special voting, I wasn't a part of that delegate list, so I didn't have any candidate on going left or going right or any other candidate. But
no. Maybe you don't understand my question. You see, look, maybe you don't understand. The point is, when this thing started, surely you should have somebody in mind that I'll vote for this guy. All what I'm asking you don't have to mention names, but what I'm saying is, the person you want him to win, that person, is he still included, or the person has been voted out? So now you don't have any option but to vote for someone.
Okay.
That's
right,
my question.
I get what you mean. No, I am a very much a last minute person.
Okay.
And I have not had a candidate in mind. And to be honest with you, even up until the 11th hour, all can change. So I don't have any specific candidate at all.
Yes, but you are not going to just vote in a vacuum. Surely you are listening to what they are saying, and
Yes, and I'm listening to every one of the candidates. I don't think that that is the case at all. I'm listening to everybody, but as I said, even at the 11th hour, all can change. So I don't have any candidate.
Yesterday, was it yesterday? No, 3 days ago. Was it?
Yes.
Was it 3 days ago? I've forgotten. Is it yesterday? I've forgotten. Hey, there's somebody shouting on my radio behind you. Anyway, Mr. King Edward, he is a big sympathizer for the MPP. and he has
Okay.
come out to support Akompreko. And according to him, he thinks or knows that your chairman is in the camp of Akompreko.
Oh, I see.
Is it Akompreko? No. Your chairman is rather in the camp of Bawumia. So let me ask you, in which do you believe, do you trust that your chairman is behind Bawumia?
To be honest with you, there is a secret ballot, and as in when we go into
it's secret ballot, but he has spoken. Your chairman has spoken in public, and
oh well, then
yes.
I don't have evidence of that, so I cannot speak on it. But yes, I mean it's a constitutional mandate, and wherever he feels that he wants to cast his vote, that is entirely his choice to make. But I do not have that information that he's decided to vote for candidate A or candidate B. But yeah, I'm more than happy to hear the tape or the extract of the one you have.
Right. So the last question, I asked you, who do you think Mahama should be afraid of amongst the NPP flag bearer hopefuls? And you said
yes,
any of them will beat Mahama handsomely. And the question, the question that followed was that I said he should give me one quality. I mean, the qualities that each or any of the your hopefuls will have over Mahama.
Yes,
and you said you were going to think. You said you were going to think it over and come back. So today, maybe you can tell us.
I didn't say no. I didn't say I should take it over. I said let's schedule a time, which was the following day, to have that discussion.
And I've given you two more days.
No, you didn't give me 2 more days. You didn't even come to me to say that.
The following day was a different. Listen, the following day was a different program altogether. In fact, as we speak, I had technical issues. But then you have got not even 1 day, but 2 days to think and bring the answer, and that should be a good one.
It's not a case about thinking and then coming back to you. It's a case of scheduling a befitting time.
So tell us the qualities that Bawumia has over Mahama.
Hold on. As we speak, I am actually walking around from the office, and it's raining, so it will be very much unsettling for me.
Sorry about that.
About
walking in the rain is not nice. Try not to. Anyway, you are much younger, so much younger than me. So you are not going to fall sick. But seriously speaking, give me a quality that Bawumia has.
Let's build a time.
Just to tell me one quality that Kennedy Japan has over Mahama.
I'll tell you one quality that all the 4 aspirants have over Mahama.
Tell me.
None of them is corrupt.
Okay.
That's for one. Okay. None of them is corrupt to the level of John Dramani Mahama. Okay. And the mess that Mahama created when he was in office.
Okay.
You know, Mahama, in his time in office, recruited a bunch of, I would say, political criminals who were looting the coffers of the country, unprecedented in the history of Ghana. And then you tell me I should tell you the qualities. I mean, look at the qualities of the people that MPP are presenting.
So the qualities that your guys have is that they are not corrupt. They are clean. They are clean as whistle. Yeah.
Well, I don't think any of them have any issue when it comes to the management of Ghana as Mahama does. Okay. I mean, Mahama will even struggle to put what do you call it, a circle in a circle hole, let alone managing Ghana. So please, if you are talking about people to manage Ghana, Mahama doesn't come close. Mahama that cannot even manage the home that he runs with his wife, Mrs. Lordina Mahama. You tell me he can actually manage Ghana. Look at the mess he created the last time we gave him a snippet of management.
You see, I would have wished you stick or you stayed on criticizing. I would have wished you stayed on criticizing him in his public or professional management instead of his home. If you say he cannot manage his, hang on. Let me ask you. Hang on. I'm asking you a question. I'm very much interested. Give me the instance. Mr. Kwame Boateng. You see, Kwame Boateng. You will tell me that sometimes I don't let you speak, but you are intentionally talking over so that I won't ask my question. I will ask you, what example do you have, to illustrate Mahama not being able to manage his own home, his own family? Tell me.
Oh, I should tell you.
Yes.
You need me to tell you.
Yes.
Mansa. Look, let's be serious. Mahama is not. It's not to be. He's not even to be brought around as governor, let alone presidency. So
listen, I don't think you understand. Do you understand? Do you understand my question? Listen. Do you understand my question?
You and NDC, you have done.
Mr. Richmond Kwame Jantu.
Even if you could not find anybody in the fold of NDC to represent to present as a candidate.
Richmond. You see, this is the reason why the other time you were called on to Ghanaian TV live show and you do an MCC phone portal. You busa question. I won't give you once and I will answer. Question not me bo. Question not me busa on won't give you answer and wakasa. Me busa o se me city o. So Wakasa Mahama professionally. Mrs. Mahama. Wakasa Mahama professionally is not fit. I'm not going to challenge. Listen to me. Listen. I'm not going to challenge you on that. I'm not going to challenge you on that. What I'm saying is, ni fear dia na also own to me manage, Mommy example of how Mahama ain't to me managing the fear.
Evidence. I won't give you example. I will send you evidence. So you live under the rock and you cannot see what is happening. What Mahama put Ghana through the president under his tenure of almost 6 years in governance. Then I think that you are living under the rock and you seem not to actually know. I know it's all called Ghana. Definitely that's exactly how you position yourself. But I will tell you this. Yaswanfu and Yaswansa. Mahama Yendimuno. And Yendimuno pa say Aquano Wabon. I say Yendimuno so corrupt. Yendimuno say he cannot manage the affairs of Ghana. Yendimuno said Ghanaians voted against him massively twice. Why are we going to waste our time to entertain him? And something? The good people of Ghana will show him another red card, and then you will be there to witness it.
Fair enough. TMA. Still, our question is saying, I'm not going to argue with you. He's professional, unprofessional, he's incompetent. Whatever it is that he cannot manage Ghana, it's up to you. You can say it as much as you want. What I'm asking you is that you brought a matter of his personal life. We'll say he cannot even manage his home. So I'm asking you, give me example why you say that he cannot manage even his home. Do you have anything to prove?
And President Mahama, and I know your friend saying, Tracy Boache, and mid election, and you're one, and I am Mahama for Biani, I can't answer. Are we talking about different?
Mr. Kwame Boateng, maybe I have really overestimated you, honestly, because a compare ko obeka sa Tracy Boache asem ewe ono aba bonti abeka say enye nokre na e political to di agro na say wo gusu kan we ya. I think I have really overestimated you.
Well, if that's where you put it, then fair enough.
Jesus Christ.
I tell you,
is that all you got? I don't even want to mention Sawabroni. Where the anya say yes o onipa na Ekufuado se Sawabroni say ne kwoti ati say your friend say Nkrumah no onu kra ba be kan wo me metia me pese me dia no beba na wo be kan Tracy Boache.
No, but Sawabroni no oyan minimum no.
Exactly. Onu ankasa di de numu ton abeka ma wiase ina ati say enanado oni ne girlfriend oni ko ha oni ne da ha oni ne yesey enye no kre na dia kere Japan kan ya ono akasa redraw ne de would dey to ho say ye no kore. Anyway, I wish you a happy evening. My riding away. Hey, I say because the point, look, you have every right to come and criticize Mahama, all the politicians, criticize them. But when you are making a point, make sure you have the right information. If you say Mahama mismanaged Ghana, he destroyed economy, you couldn't, didn't know how to run the country, I mean, it's your opinion, or maybe it's a fact, maybe you are saying it. But when you say that Mahama cannot even manage his home, and you cannot provide any evidence to that, assertion, that then you trivialize yourself. Oh, Kwame Boateng have really estimated your intelligence, because as some way I feel them Tracy Boateng. As recent, just about 2 months ago, Yetiana, Japan, Rebecca said those things were just foolish political talk. Or no patronage, so I maybe, Papa, how much? So, no, send or see, Eddie Mahana, Temokika, Mahama, Crane Fino. The only thing that Mahama retorted back was to say that it's not good to wrestle with a pig. That's what Mahama said. Because will be Mahama could be no visa and say, I didn't can Japan, yes, now with the. I said, no, it's not necessary to wrestle with a pig. And you look at Japan, kick some tricks, what you own in the idea, no. Or no, wait, or not be pacho, no Usuka. Now, Obia, or Babesia, or no Sabi, or any lesbian kakra. Na kofa ekufa da kofa betu no so aka ne bema nyina diska bibi bia wo we nye se me na meka eno kra me betra ha. I don't want to even bring it up because akoye trivia matters betra say Tracy Boateng. Oh, sorry. Okay, call again. Wow, friend is sign from man who phone no my fancy me nim hana phone in yet noise be any sound until just a share answer. But Mansa Musa, the program is Fire Will Burn You. Fire, if you come here, you don't talk about. You see, what I'm talking about, the other time, this young fellow went on TV3 interview live, and he was disgraced big time because the presenter asked him a question that, are you saying the hardship that people are facing in Ghana and they are talking about is a lie or it's not true, or you are not aware? And he, Mr. Boateng, answered that no, he knows and they are aware that there are hardships. Then they asked him, if that's the case, then why do you demonstrate against people who were peacefully demonstrating, for the government to do well, to bring this sort of hardship or this governance, to do better? Or to papa so but friend no abeki can try no, which is not nice. Me I said you come and discuss and damn the NDC, I don't care, because if they want to respond, they will, you see. But when you come and you cannot have anything, so I ask you simple question how to papa so okay, Marty. That one, I don't think it is nice.
Sydney Discotheque, verano del 79, con la mejor música del mundo.
Oye.
NFM Radio.
Anoma koliwa 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 anoma koliwa anoma koliwa 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 anoma koliwa anoma koliwa 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 anoma koliwa anoma koliwa 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 anoma koliwa
NFM Radio emu daho.
Right, thank you very much, Osibisa Numa Koliwa Koliwa Koliwa. Uja, that means you are listening to Fire Benny coming to you right from the portals of an NFM radio. The time is 21:19, that means 9 o'clock and 19 minutes past. We are talking about Ghana current affairs, current issues. Okay, I have to find it. But the issue I'm talking about is the recent floods. The man-made flood that has devastated certain persons, certain people living around the North Tongue area. That community have suffered a lot. And I've been told this is the first time that that community has been overwashed, or they've come under heavy heavy flooding by the Volta River as we know it. It is that the VRA, that's Volta River Authority, that authority in charge of the Akosomo Dam, every year when there's too much water at the high side of the dam, I mean the high side is where the water flows into the dam. The direction of water flow is from one side to the other, let's say from the north to the south, all the way into the sea. So from the north side, when water becomes too much, when rainfall makes the north side saturated with so much water, what happens is there are special floodgates that are opened to let out excessive water, and this has been going on for a while. Every year, it's not that it happens every year when people's home gets flooded, but whenever it does, it looks as if those victims are never properly compensated, or they are not never looked after. Now, last 2-3 days, you've seen the video going around. These people have suffered again because the Volta River Authority decided to open the floodgates and let water out. The people living downstream, that is the east side, or let's say the south side of the river, they have suffered massive flooding. Some people's homes have been engulfed, and some livelihoods, have been washed away. My question is that the authorities at VRA, were they aware that anytime they open that floodgate, it creates or it causes havoc for people living down below? If they are not aware, that means all of them are not fit for purpose. And if they are aware, what preparations or what provisions have they made, in order to mitigate the suffering or the potential discomfort of the people who this sort of activity affects? I'm asking because it looks as if we live in a country when things happen, natural disasters, not much is done. When man-made accidents happens, also nothing happens to the individual, the citizens, locals. And this is not good. Yembu or my santitambia ye be before no. I see a china bruni bedarity and sana Yehudi Abeana. Adena ye ni odo ema yehu. So we bini brenda say betisi kama ni nwe bibini ti ana hu ana ni buafu. Esu ye ti krom hai. If something happen, anything happen, whether we be bini or we are bruni, some wabi I say the boy the bebo obia. And my question is, why is it that these people are Tambia, no Volta River, no creative problems, for them, no? Why are they not being looked after properly? Do you understand? Why are they not being looked after properly? Let's see if we can get this man to speak to. Mikasa, it's just that I want to call somebody, not because I want you to call for me or anything. Just that I have to, I'm talking aloud. That I'm going to make a call to see if I can get someone to ask. I'm trying to get the NADMO people. See the NADMO, those people who. Okay, the NADMO people who are supposed to provide assistance, help to flood victims or accident victims or natural disaster victims, rain, anything. I want to ask them if their boss to tell us what they are doing for. Okay, this is not what I want. What they are doing for the people of North Dome.
Cecilia Abinadapa, well done. Well done. I thought you were a woman and a mother who had compassion. They said, give a position to a woman and she'll do far better than a man. But these days, what do we see? It's sad. It's disheartening. Year in, year out, flood affects people in Accra. The Odo River gets flooded. Lives are destroyed. Properties are destroyed. You said you used $43 million to clean the Odo River. Have you seen what $43 million could do in Dubai, or in Europe, or in America? Shame unto you. It's so sad. It's so disheartening. We live in this country, people cannot even afford 1 meal a day. And some people out there who have very little are trying everything possible to reach out to those who don't have any. But you, the politicians, all you think about is grabbing. You have only one child, I was told. You have only one child, and you are grabbing all these properties for only one child. How about those kids in our front plains, those kids at the north, those kids in the Volta region somewhere, those kids in remote villages in Ashanti region, in Central region, in every part of Ghana? Look, there was a kid I met in Sogakope. They are so poor that there are 3 siblings. Every morning, their meal is yesterday banku with raw pepper, no tomatoes, just pepper and salt, with no fish. The day I asked my mother to give them soup, it was like, you are bringing kids from the war zone who haven't eaten for a year. When they saw soup in a plate that day, oh, politicians are wicked in this country. You people cannot even afford to go to hospitals. I have a little charity. My colleagues from work and my friends, they help me with their little income, and we reach out to people in the remote parts of the Volta region. They have nothing, absolutely nothing to eat. You guys are just there amassing Ghana's wealth, misusing donors' funds. Aren't you ashamed of yourself? And today's Sunday, July 23rd, 2023, I believe most of you are in your churches praising God, thanking God for bringing Ghana down. Aren't you ashamed of yourself? It's so disheartening what you people are doing to Ghana. It's so sickening what you people are doing to Ghana. I go to the villages and I see kids who do not have anything to do, who do not have anything to eat. There are people who are sick. They can't go to hospitals. Even they go to the hospitals, they give them paracetamol. This national health insurance, you buy a loaf of bread in Kuala, you pay national health insurance. Yet, donors are putting money into this national health insurance, but you guys are just looting the money, and people go to hospitals, you give them paracetamol. Why are you doing this to Ghana? Why? Why are you doing this to Ghana?
Right, so the lady is really not amused. That lady who decided to vent out all her spleen to talk about the corruption, the lack of empathy, the lack of sympathy, the lack of care from people, the authorities who are running the country. In fact, if you take it deep into, take it too personally, then it gets into your skin, which is really something I wouldn't advise anyone to go through. According to this story here, it said the IGP leaked tape probe. Superintendent JB Asari accused of perjury after allegedly making U-turn at in-camera hearing. So apparently they said something in public, and when they went into the chambers, they said something different. Here it said Ododo chaos erupt at NDC Parliamentary Vetting Party office. So political maintain who has said hey Edozo. Now the Ododo people that is in Accra. I think they are vetting some candidates to become what do you call it, parliamentary candidates or something, and people have vandalized the place. He said the National Democratic Congress NDC South regional office was plunged into chaos during the vetting process of the parliamentary aspirant for the Ododo constituency. Report emerged of confrontation between supporters of rival NDC parliamentary aspirants, resulting in property damage, including the vandalism of the office of the party's office. 3 aspiring candidates officially submitted their nomination to vie for the parliamentary slot. However, leading to the vetting, the incumbent MP Edwin Lante van der Poel decided not to contest in the race again. As the vetting process was ongoing today, October 13th, Friday, and it's the 13th. Okay. Chaos erupted, thereby disrupting the process. In a video shared by Accra-based City Newsroom, angry party members were seen slamming and vandalizing the chairs in the party's office, although the reason for the turn of event is not officially stated. Some angry party members were heard in the video accusing the leadership of the party of being biased. Okay, so as they say, Mintimi Hwasi also in the NDC fraternity. I'm going to say, why am I surprised? Why am I surprised? This is Ghana disease. NDC, NPP. Somebody want to say do kadaya. Sometimes you say, oh, it's not true. But I think it is. Let me see this. Abolo is a Ghanaian NDC member. He lives in Accra. He's very vocal. Let me see if he can give me. Abolo, is it possible? Okay, Obanye Ochamiye studio number no.
In Tabas, maybe
Yes. He cry. It's not good.
Yeah, it's not good.
Do you want? I have a little bit of time. What time can you get home, or you can talk in the bus?
Maybe there's a little less. Maybe by next 15 minutes time, and I should feel about almost 27 minutes more. So let's say by 15 minutes time.
Okay, well, 15 minutes. I try me studio number. No. Okay, all right.
Studio number.
Yeah, all right. You. Right. So let me try to see if I can get the MP, the sitting MP, for that near Lante Van der Poel. Let's see if I can get him. No, this is not the one. I don't think I've got the Van der Poels, a lot of them here, but I don't know. I don't know who is who, which is which. Let's see if if it be this one. Let me see, and we'll come back and see if we can. Let's see if we can see. Oh, these are my Ghanaian politicians. They never want to do anything straightforward and properly. So always there's confusion. You see how difficult or what it took for the NDC UK Ireland chapter to get their votes or the elections organized. It's the same misunderstanding, the same lack of clarity, lack of transparency, which brings about, dissatisfaction, confusion, and everything. You see? So I've seen the video, people throwing chairs and everything about, and very angry indeed. And who will blame them? Who will blame them? The person who sent me this, Mr. Joseph Abbey. Let me see if I can get Abbey so that he can also vent his spleen at this unruly. I'm not talking, when I say unruly, it's not about the floor members who were throwing the chairs and the seats about, but rather the executives who always make sure confusion reigns, which is not good at all. Which is not good. NDC for time you come see where Ghana for Subai. Corruption Ghana. NDC MVP. Obi or Hobi say look at that, some united the same. Sometimes we argue, but sometimes we are not to say no, I don't have any correct. So they are the same. Which brings to mind who then can we get? Because I always say third force near there, the Omunyina no, because see what I say, Omunyina Ghana for Bianya Tumia in some Hununa na Mubedi. And yes, sir. Bianya Tuna some Hununa. Nankabani say na Mwana Musio, some of them better. Na MPP for na enye correct. And I move to a bapen and send bebre, no more senior man, I sent to Quania idea. Monsu just one constituency. This Nilante Van der Poel, in fact, I can tell you that it's not secret. I mean, I've said it before. Part of, the woman I'm married is from that side of the Ghana. What do we call it? It's from that Ghana traditional area.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Ajima Denka Williams. Good evening.
Good evening, what you saying?
Me too, one catcher. Me there, me who now swear.
Me who you pa?
Yo. Well, I me too, one catcher. I'm so me from the Yending Komo Kakrase. Oh, afutu bi de ma Ghana for a.
Tutu wo air na.
Yeah, wo air butu. Say phone where me dey frɛ woni phone e nti wo frɛ no. Yeah, wo air butu.
Tutu me timi kasa.
Wo timi kasa yenko.
Okay, etiefo me chia mu nyina na ade a meka ni hye. Ye wo Every baby, yes, you keep your band or she leadership. We know there were two types of leadership. There were kingdom of God leadership. Yes, you keep your buy a year institution and young coupon as you say, my I say, young movement. And then what we are see there, yeah, I've been some there, yeah, and also the movement. Na baby a Yankopon hye ni hye obi a oye leader bia no and yet a cromano and a sum. Or no, and sum a cromano. It is a cromanin the dia on so. So cromani Saturday and so Saturday. Say cromanin ya nim dia also minya and so yim. Yes, you kiss your bow or see. Whosoever believeth in me, the works that I do shall he do also. And greater works than these shall he do, because I go to my Father. Yes, you kiss about one ma say obenya followers. And your followers in tea na yes, you kiss to buy. Yes, kiss to buy and say obenya be a friend of leaders or creative leaders. Or your leader, Junior, or your king of kings, Lord of lords. Yes, you know, there's no follower. There are students. Disciples mean students. Omo mushia Yesu. Ni kwaya, ni niye, ni shubai, ni nyansa, odi tuana mono. Omo mushia no mushumaye the same thing. Inti okashe, the type of leadership yefishe. Ewo kingdom munu. Ayo bia or yes servant of all. Inti wuna be ya kwa menkuma be yebi. Kwa menkuma be ya kwa mayen. Ama Oshishi dan Watema, Cantonment, Roman Ridge, Airport Residential Area, Tessano, Kaneshi, Buwashi, Dan Suman, just Ocean Clanina, I don't know. Schools, Obesisi schools, baby, universities, Mansa, and Osansi mine. Ono ni dan ba kokra asase kra oni bi odi ni do man because sign church na okoshen Yesu Kristo church na okoshen en na odi be ye adwuma woni krom iti ono so sa esum na Yesu Kristo di ba share he who wants to be great have to be the servant of all en odi ba iti krobiana Ekromano esum leaders no. Ekromano enye ehia beto apeti kronumu bebre. Krobia suna omu leaders no esum ekromano. Ekronu be prosper so de bia na prosper. Eno na ebi ni China omu sum kromano. Iti time bia na prosper. Na be bia Ekromane sum omo painful no enye yeda ekoso kakra bia na hwefo mpu fishe omo fa principles a nyame hwehwe se yemfa muman no opanya adu democracy akofa no if we be consent without consent o ma me consent she me mebu man na ma befa na me fa me di wiasika me di titipre mu na me pe bia me toka bia me pe me ye na me pe bia to destroy omo di to minimum zana democracy na be nti hihie fa nyankopon hihye ya edi bu man no ya won wo ye mpenfo no omo na som akroma no ekroma hemfu ombe som kroma no omo sa wo mutri so abra nyankopon bo so ye nyina ye pe obie ni ho a wo ye kese su no nyonko ye nyina nyame bo ye nyina pe se ni seso enye right se obi be ye no nyonko donko anashire because nyame bo ye nyina pe nenso ye di shirebi ene di bu ye man ye di ahokyere atete ene di bu ye man ye hu se enwa mu sofa na eni agi esi ayi eno no emfa enko bia mumye nkofa Yesu Kristo the system of government or the behind friend the kingdom of God and his righteousness but you seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all other things shall be added unto you. Munhwe nyame ahindie no kwan a yɛde bu man ɛwɔ nyame mu. Na mutumi fa saa kwan na mubetumi aboa ama mo man na tumpɔn. Ya mpemfo a ɛwɔ kurom no, wɔn na ɛsom kurom no. Ɛnyɛ nkurɔfo a ɛwɔ kurom no atotɔ V8 cars akɛseɛ. Na nkora a wɔn adi 11 years ɛne nam ɛyɛ kaya yo. Ni akora asan yin sɛ wɔn na akora san hyɛ n'akyi na ɔda abɔnten. Ɛno nyɛ leadership. Ɛyɛ krono. Nti mo yɛnya saa krono leadership na yɛde abɛto yɛ kurom no. Yɛn kɔfa leadership na Kwame Nkrumah de baeɛ no. Yeah, baby o jay 1966 ni enkofa. Na me fi se fa e ho betoyi. Since okwe obie ni ho awaye bibi fufuru bia, obi aba obeton no ye. Obi aba obeton no waye. No ma che sika ne di. Omo ton so sika no ye hu baby efa. Omo so bi wo kra omo afa mo ho. Omo so san no de aye omo di hine no anu na akọ. Abra Nyankopɔn mom ni bia omutimi aye bi no omonye. Momien krofa the system of government Nyankopɔn ahwehwa to wa maye nyina. Yeah, he who wants to be great have to be the servant of all. Well, if I'm Ajimadan Williams, me ain't checking baby or YouTube so. Of course, now type Ajimadan Williams, I won't share my ain't checking baby. But I could be a friend, my Cape Coast experience. Of course, now typing my Cape Coast experience. Ubeti ubehu nchechia maya wo bidinyamija munyina.
Ajimadan Williams enyumre yesu yeda wase bebre yesu yeda wase ana yete won ka che ne yate won kan de yeda ye eniji so nko a yeda wase bebre emrepa mu ye besa afro na obetuefo yeda wase bebre.
Okay,
Ade enchi, bye.
bye.
Right, so that was my good friend, good brother, my senior man, Duncan Ajima Williams, and Motin in Kano. Right, let me go for a short musical interlude. I'll be back to continue with what we gotta say. Right, Mr. Ben Brackon with a beautiful, beautiful song. Also, Moko Mukrum. That was the songs that we used to dance with. We used to play and dance with during the 80s in those days, when Mansa Musa was young and agile. Yeah, we danced a lot. Anyway, now though, it's not time for dancing, it's for talking. Abolo, good evening.
Good evening, Mansa Musa.
Ofane to your turn.
Non chola keke mi ni nyanwe.
Oh, you are done, Nakai. Now, Biniano, what is going on at Odododio?
Oh, Mansa Musa, medasi na machia wa etiefo. Nia ekoso Odododio die ni gwasi sempa Mansa Musa. And got the sense to the sense party a opposition. Senior or my say Atitia Pansa Ghana for any day to say Ebabeju Efi Kwasumu. Now, on say NDC some of the constituencies, here prime minister be parliamentary candidates. And then Odododio for Omo Converti ewo NDC regional office ewo la na eho na nyamon sembi ekoso a Mansa Musa enye kra ebembu no be yes ade no omunsi omutiasi ewo eniwo mu but at the same time, also, regional chairman, Honorable Ashimoso, Yemubi Ebeda Nasi in temporary release about what condemn at ne course. Yemubi Esheni Ebesi Ochina Eko. Seni Adienisi and also, who knew Omo Patre, Mansa Musa. That ye be a ute obiechi said the end disqualify be na impaying for she and no more disqualify na. A hondi be a okitano ni say udi bekwa koyeka. Na u candidate who support no etimi ewini. Na say wa hondi a wo nyina ni say udi be say party adia. Na say bi antwe yie. Nti ne ekoso enenu no.
Now, the whole thing, no, didn't a ban, sir, because now me share video no clip on almost say the national executive is being biased. Surely, maybe they have a reason or something to complain about, Anna.
Mansa Musa, and I make a choice say there is a petition. Will be more cancer saying disqualify some of the candidates. OBC example one Michael ni one say on not of the MPP nearby. Into some of the petitioners need to say like on qualifier or be contesting. Anti who the petition court na pay for to nothing. Say no be we no. And one no more example others so about the former MP of Amasama, Honorable Ni Okanlaye, say and Onosuma Yemani and contesting. Nada no fi Amasama, abe contesting wa Odododio. Mansa Musa, honestly, me support Ni Okanlaye. And I mean him say Ni Okanlaye last 4 years. Or you vote if it's a past election or to about Odododio. Inti uyo bina ebia unim ni saa na eye wo se ofi Amasama Odododio. Eya amanu kwaya mana contest ya. Wo be mistake because bi ana bibi wo wa unim. Mansa Musa
Yetio.
Enu nti na me ka say near Bemuni, no. So, who are on DB be a disqualify will be na disqualify now. Near Obeyan is a Obekoye campaign muedi, none ya also opportunity win. Because me to me, no, won't me can't me say, Obi to say new unqualify, say, Obe contest. And yes, I may support you, but Mimi say, last election, Okotu about. Oh, it's Omanya, dear Mansa Musa, and Sam Fata, party in opposition. No, sir. Sɛ constituency election kora na wokɔ na petition ba sɛnea nipa amanfo bɛfi region ni nyama abɛ tena asɛm no so ɔmo abɛtena so nti wontumi nka sɛ bi a national ni region support wrongdoing ɛno ne sɛ wobɛbisa sɛ neɛ na ɛkɔɔ so media one thing ni sɛ Mansa Musa, I believe in campaign. I believe sɛ wobɛkɔ akɔtɔ mu candidate in as much sɛ wo support obi anaasɛ wopɛ sɛ yɛndi skɔfa obi a sɛ wonyɛ ɔhomfo a na wonsuo competition a wonka sɛ yɛbi yɛndi skɔfa obi na wo nipa na wopɛ no no nkɔ unopposed. Because I don't know what they are crying for. Almost sure sɛ nkurɔfo ne wɔ mu a ɛbɛha ɔmo candidate na anaasɛ dɛn because mu no party ne yiyeyɛ no ɛnhamu bebree kyɛn regional executive any national executives because ɛnɛ NDC ɛsɛ pam ɛtiti pansama the regional executive and the national executive no yɛbɛbɔ musuboɔ kyɛn wu the full soldier or the branch executive or the supporter of the party nti men yɛ tete wo no wodɔ party ne kyɛn ɔmo mu wɔ soro no Mansa Musa cowards ɛna ɛbɛyɛ saa behavior no neɛ kɔɔ so no deɛ anso eni but menim sɛ neɛ ɔbɛ adwumadin ɛna ɛbɛdi nkunim odododio because odododio no adeɛ baako wɔ no sɛ ɛyɛ swing seat NDC wini MPP wini nti ɛma ne nyɛ NDC ni bi a ɔ support obi sesia say ebi a ne candidate ko wini parliamentary election ni pɛ no wabɛda ne MP no yɛ ni sɛ ɛyɛ swing seat a MPP bi di so 8 years 4 years na ɛsesa let me say the longest person in the current MP Nilamte Van Dapo emi so no na wait maybe 12 years
I see.
Ye mo bi ye bo pa ye say ni okan laaye e ba be lead party na omo convert your number 3 nyame ya adum so a Sunday ni laaye e di work e sisu eno na ebo bi mu hu de eni omo siesi omo
unfortunately ashimo me fra me sanka no but hopefully I try to call him but it's always very difficult to to get him.
Mansa Musa nyame adumo ochina ye another day.
Yes.
Me promptino na senior senator no so. Edi bi abeka ho but ene na akoye eka na mudi abai. Ya nka say ye ni sika ye opposition. Mansa Musa.
No crepa na okano. So everybody will have to be circumspect. Listen, remember now so anyway, but me da say so abe chirechire mu. Mochina nyame ya aduma. Don't forget say Monday enyumre I will host Yamin and Mr. Bande on my TV show. And
okay, so Mustafa Bande mu omo okrom.
Omo okrom.
Oh yeah.
Ochina na say Sunday enough. You best start your share flyer no. To that effect.
Mansa Musa mebo wa basu na me da wasi so say wama minua boating or project John Dramani Mahama because the guy says say rescue or mine in the campaign or yama is SLC John Dramani Mahama no ye mu bi any sopa into onko so sa.
Okay, Miss Vedasi, you Adienji.
NFM Radio. NFM Radio. Emu daho. Minua, tie fire will burn you. Ewo NFM Radio. Jumedi Mansa Musa ede bro. Ejuada kopem memneda. Enumre non song. Ekopem non do. Listen to Fire Will Burn You on NFM Radio with Mansa Musa Monday to Saturday, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Right, so this is where we bring the cadence down. We will continue. And we will continue. Thank you very much and have a good night. Have a good weekend as well. Cheers. Bye-bye.
Make sure I'm a sewa about FM.